So today I want to talk with you about something actually really interesting and also kind of mysterious. At least like I don't have an explanation for certain things anymore about specific circumstances or specific people or their behavior, let's say like this. And by the way, before I get into the story, cooking myself now a pasta, like really simple with just the pasta, the pasta and coconut milk, and then I will spice it probably with some curry. What would match perfectly to this would be chicken. This would match actually really good. But I don't have chicken here at the moment, and to be honest, I was a bit too lazy to buy it. Um, yeah, so look, the thing is, I know and I understand that everyone, basically in life, like we all have our own ways to do certain things, to deal with certain things, and like we all have individual ways to live our life, daily life. But there's a point reached where I get so confused, and even with the most, like I think about this a lot, and I try to understand why some people do things how they are doing them or what they actually are doing. Like here in this apartment, I live since more or less 1 year. Like we have July now, and I moved in end of August last year. So yeah, more or less 1 year, almost 1 year ago. And when I moved into this new apartment here, there was like a neighbor. He lives above me. So in the beginning, he started to, like you could listen like a hammer the whole time, or like something knocking, or like this power drill. But like I don't want to exaggerate, but literally like every second or third day. And then in the beginning, I thought like, okay, we all know this neighbors. They sometimes like they make noise, and I don't know, especially when you live in a building where like many people live and there are like many apartments. Of course, like here and there can be some noise, can be something annoying. It's completely normal and explainable until this point, right? So but then this continued, for like weeks, and he like every second or third day started to do something on his wall or like with, the whole time this power drill and hammering noise. And then I thought like, what is this guy even doing there? Like, what he is even building? And then I tried to find out the explanation for it, and I thought like, okay, maybe by some coincidence he moved in at the same time like I moved into this apartment, into the place here, at the same time that I arrived here. Could be. And then I thought, okay, maybe he has like a wife and a family. And in the beginning, when you move into a new apartment, it's really possible that like you just need to like what's the name, assemble some furnitures and stuff like this, kitchen, this and this. Okay. For some weeks, even if this takes some weeks, there's still like a kind of rational explanation for it. But this stuff, it continues, and until today, it's still the case. Like, it's not so often anymore. Like, it's not like every second or third day now. I would say like once a week or something. Yeah, once a week is realistic. Like once a week there's something. He always takes out his power drill. This is so weird. Like I said, like there are explanations for it, why this happened for a certain time period. You can explain this to yourself, like why this happened. But after some time, it's just like you wonder, like, what is this guy even building there, And I thought, like, really, I thought for a while, like, okay, maybe this guy, like, he has like a hobby, and his hobby is somehow to assemble furnitures just to disassemble them after, only to assemble them again. I even thought like once like, maybe he's like a famous athlete or something, and he gets like a lot of prizes and certifications, and he hangs them on his wall, stuff like this. And then okay, maybe, I don't know, this guy is winning an award every week, and he needs to hang it there every week. He also, for whatever reason, he loves to turn on the vacuum cleaner always at like nighttime, 2 a.m., 3 a.m. So I thought like maybe, okay, he has like maybe a weird sleep rhythm, right? Like maybe he is awake during nighttime and sleeps during daytime. But even in this case, like, you don't have any feeling for your surroundings. You don't have the awareness and the respect that at nighttime most people around you, like, there's first of all a lot of people living around you. Like, first of all, this awareness itself, and second is maybe people need to sleep during the night because they need to wake up early in the morning to go to work or whatever. And he doesn't care at all, he just, it's always this, like, vacuum cleaner at nighttime, and wash machine. I always also listen his wash machine running during nighttime, like really, really often. And this combination also, right, like the first, like, with this assembling and disassembling furnitures, like during the whole year, and I don't know, hanging his awards on the wall or whatever he's doing there, whatever he's building there. I even thought like once he maybe has a startup now, he starts a furniture store or something. So yeah, first this, and then in combination with this weird disrespectful behavior that he just like vacuum clean and wash his clothes in the night. Like, what's the point? If you would have like a house, right, like your own house, I would understand this, because then you don't need to take care so much of your surroundings, right? But even then, there's still no explanation why he's doing it. Why and what he's doing there actually. So yeah, and there are many examples like this. So many. I see this everywhere. The logic is not given. There's no sense at all. It's really weird. And yeah, this is what I was curious about, if I'm the only one who has to deal with these things, and if you maybe know also some, let's call them crazy or weird people. But I guess there should be many cases like this, similar ones. And finally, my water starts cooking here. Yeah, so I would just make my pasta now. Now I'm in the mood for chicken, but yeah, I was too lazy to buy it. But yeah, it's simple, It's a really simple dish, really easy. It's also cool because then I don't need to wash so many dishes after. It's also really nice. So yeah, but anyways, before I talk too much, this was the video of today. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next one.